welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren, and on my channel we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm presenting you a thorough review of the VCA 5 Motifs Alhambra Bracelet. We'll talk about pros and cons, wear and tear, and I will show you Modshots as well. So if you're interested in getting this bracelet or simply want to hear my thoughts on it, then please keep on watching. By the way, before we start, I've done a video about my entire VCA collection. So if you're interested in seeing that, I will go ahead and leave it in the little information link over here for you to see it. So let's go ahead and start with the pros of this bracelet. And the first good thing that I can tell you about it is that it is absolutely 100% adjustable, which is really great. Unlike Cartier, which is really annoying because it's never basically the right size. Personally, I'm always in between two sizes, but this one can be adjusted exactly to your preference, which is great. Personally, I've removed 8 links, which is a complimentary service from VCA when you purchase the bracelet. And so it fits exactly right. It's exactly the right size. It's exactly where I want it to be, which is really nice. So the next good thing that I can tell you about this bracelet is that it's very lightweight. You barely feel it on your wrist. And for me, it's a true classic. It's something that will never go out of style. I think that the black and gold is really classy. I think it's really perfect. And it's also very easy to pair with absolutely everything, with every outfit. This is a bracelet that can be dressed up or down. I mean, if you wear it on its own, for example, then it can be dressed down. Or, if you wear it as a stack, as a part of a stack, then it can be more, on the extra side, which is really nice. And the next pro about this bracelet is the price. And there I say that I do feel like, in my mind at least, it's still reasonable. So this bracelet currently retails for $4,000 plus tax, which I know seems like a lot of money, and it definitely is. But for example, if we contrast this with Cartier, for example, if you want to get like a regular love bracelet, just no diamonds, just the simplest thing, we're looking at like $7,000+. So this is obviously a lot less expensive, and in my mind, it's a great way to start a stack because it actually takes up like a lot of space on your wrist. So it looks very like busy without spending too much money. So in my mind, it's really the perfect start of a stack. It's also very girly. I absolutely love the design. It's very feminine. It's very like, you can see it from a mile away that it's VCA. It's very easy to recognize. And now moving on to the cons, and obviously I absolutely love this bracelet, but there's still cons about it. And the first thing is kind of a consequence of a pro. So remember that I mentioned this bracelet was adjustable, which I absolutely loved, and I adjusted mine. Well, the problem of the bracelet being adjusted, and very adjusted like mine, is that it can be quite difficult to put on or remove by yourself. So if you're doing it by yourself, I would definitely say like spend maybe at least 5 minutes, or count on spending 5 minutes to put it on. At least to remove it's slightly easier, but to put it on, I would say 5 minutes. Or ask someone. If you have someone that can do it for you, it's obviously a lot easier. I also feel like the bracelet can be a little bit fragile, especially around the links area. And for that reason, I'm a little bit concerned of snagging it, in like things, or bumping it into furniture or something like that. So for that reason, I do feel like it's best to adjust it kind of to the max, to your real size, and not having it like loose on your wrist, because I would definitely be afraid of snagging it. The next con about this bracelet, and it's actually not really in particular about this bracelet, it's that I received terrible customer service from VCA. I think this is one of the worst ones that I've ever received. I actually had to go to the mall 4 times to get it resized correctly. I had asked to remove 8 links from the start, and then they actually added some. Like, how can you add some links to a bracelet that's already way too loose? And then, they didn't count correctly, and then they removed like still not enough. It wasn't 8 total. Anyway, it was just like very complicated. So I just didn't feel like it was the best customer service. And for that reason, it just feels like my experience with this bracelet has been a bit like tainted. But other than that, it is a terrific piece. I do think that it is preferable to remove it for taking a shower, for example, because of the onyx. I'm not sure that this will, you know, stand the test of time in the shower. I think that it's better if you can remove it. It will at least make it last a lot longer. And then I would also advise to take it off before going to sleep, because even though you've adjusted it to the max, which is what I've done, I would still be concerned of, like, I don't know, snagging it in the covers or something. I don't know, it just feels very fragile. It really doesn't feel as sturdy as like a Cartier Love bracelet or Juste un Clou or something like that. So for that reason, I do think that you have to think of what you're doing with this bracelet. But again, other than that, it is a terrific piece and I absolutely love my purchase. So now moving on to the wear and tear part of this video. I've actually had this bracelet for about a year, roughly speaking. And I am 100% in shock because there are no scratches. There is no signs of wear and tear whatsoever. Not even a single scratch, not even like a single sign of this person has worn this bracelet. So honestly, if I wanted to resell it right now, this is something that I could probably resell as brand new. Not that I want to resell it, I really don't want to do that. But if I wanted to, I could, because there are no scratches whatsoever. And actually comparing it to the Love bracelet by Cartier or the Juste un Clou, it's a massive difference. Those two bracelets scratch fairly easily, especially the Love bracelet. But this one really isn't like that, which is really nice. By the way, let me know in the comments down below if you'd like for me to do a Cartier versus VCA comparison video. I would love to do that for you, as I have pieces from both fashion houses. I think that it would be really interesting because obviously there are pros and cons about both. So in conclusion, I would absolutely recommend this bracelet, like 100% or 110% if I could. It's probably one of my favorite pieces in my collection of jewelry, and I think that it's a great value for your money. Unlike Cartier, which is very, very expensive, this is still reasonably priced. And the way that I style mine, the way that I style the VCA 5 Motifs Alhambra bracelet, is with the Cartier Juste un Clou bracelet and the matching Juste un Clou ring, which I'll show you in a second in the Modshots. For this video, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.